Dexter, Resurrection Season 1 Episode 10 Review, and Justice for All. Warning: there are significant spoilers for the Dexter, Resurrection Season finale in this review. Be careful if you haven't seen it yet. Dexter's universe is full of surprises, and this one offers some significant ones. Synopsis and plot. Synopsis and Justice for All, the nail-biting 58-minute Season 1 finale of Dexter, Resurrection, is a masterclass in high-stakes tension, emotional payoff, and quintessential Dexter flair. It continues where Episode 9 left off, with Dexter Morgan, Michael C. Hall, stuck in Leon Prater's, Peter Dinklage, vault with the recently killed body of his old friend Angel Batista, David Zayas. It was directed by Marco Siega and written by Clyde Phillips, the creator of the series. What follows is a pulse-pounding escape, a gala full of ironic praise for a monster, and a confrontation that finally allows Dexter accept his dark passenger without apology. The episode's center is around deceitful generosity as Prater, the rich computer magnate and covert serial murder club mastermind, organizes his annual gala for the New York City Police Foundation. The NYPD, including gullible characters like Detectives Wallace and Oliva, applauds Prater as he donates millions to fight crime at what appears to be a glamorous event. Prater's facade, however, breaks down beneath it all. He is a cunning sociopath who murdered his own brother, Cooper Morris, years ago and now uses killers' blackmail files, including one on Dexter under the alias Ronald Schmidt, to maintain control over his corrupt network. In a delightfully hilarious sequence, the police toast him only floors below as Dexter gets ready for his ritual upstairs. This duality, philanthropist by day, puppet master killer by night, comes to a head. Peak Dexter irony, heightened by Prater's riches and power, echoes the original series' themes of hidden darkness in plain sight. As Dexter uses Batista's phone to call his son Harrison, Jack Alcott, for assistance, the suspenseful action ramps up. As an homage to his previous position as a bellhop earlier in the season, Harrison infiltrates the gala as a waiter. He then works with Dexter to use clues from Prater's files to unlock the vault, such as the date of his parents' tragic car accident, which ties into his preoccupation with the rule of threes, surviving without food, water, or air. After being released free, Dexter gathers proof, surveillance, photos, but he leaves his phony thumbprint in the midst of the mayhem, a loose end that begs for Season 2. Harrison uses a syringe, the protection Dexter gave Prater in Episode 9, brilliant deception, to sedate him, drags him to the death table, and Dexter gives the slides, needles, and monologue as the action climax in Prater's penthouse. Dexter's anger toward Batista powers a horrific, satisfying conclusion, while Prater panics and begs like the pampered elitist he is. Meanwhile, Charlie's, Uma Thurman, fluctuating loyalties adds edge, threatening Harrison with a gun but ultimately turning away once Dexter discloses Prater's deeper blackmail on her. Dexter is able to grieve Batista and let go of his past guilt thanks to the emotional depth that hallucinogenic cameos from Brian Moser, Christian Camargo, taunting Dexter about his fake dad, and Harry, James Remar, dropping a hilarious, fucking kill him. In a full-circle nod to the Bay Harbor Butcher, the episode ends with Dexter aboard a borrowed yacht, throwing Prater's bagged remains into the East River while declaring that his impulses are evolving into a noble endeavor rather than a curse. Strengths: what performs exceptionally by eschewing the contentious conclusion of the original series and New Blood, this finale serves as a redemption arc for the franchise. With musical references such as Stayin' Alive, during Charlie's dance, just before chaos breaks out, and Badum, as Dexter ascends in the elevator from Episode 4, the vault escape gala infiltration to murder room showdown feels like a pressure cooker due to its unrelenting tempo. Hall's Dexter feels alive at last, emotions thawed, code weaponized for justice, while Dinklage eats scenery as Prater, his panic on the table contrasted with his earlier smugness. Harrison's development is particularly evident. His kill assist solidifies their father-son murderous partnership and turns the code into a family tradition. The deceitful altruism element is brilliant. Prater's gala is a thematic gut blow that illustrates how the wealthy avoid justice, not just a background. High-stakes action combines procedural forensics, such as deciphering the vault using crime scene images, with thriller elements, such as lockpicking, gun standoffs, and elevator ambushes. Fans and critics gush. it receives a 9.6 out of 10 rating from IMDb, while Reddit posts describe it as peak television and the best Dexter finale ever. It teases Season 2 while tying off Season 1 arcs, Prater's Club being disbanded, Dexter's identity being safe, etc. The New York Ripper's enigmatic identity, maybe Don Frant, was an alias, the escaped AI from Prater's files, and files on murderers like Al Jolly that allude to a larger network. Dexter's narrative is fueled by Batista's death, which is earned even though it hurts. Weaknesses: a few small issues in an almost perfect episode. It's not perfect. Credulity is strained by some plot conveniences, like as Harrison's easy entrance to the gala or Dexter forgetting his fingerprint during the evidence grab. The New York Ripper surprise seems hurried and unclear, possibly paving the way for a Season 2 retcon instead of a satisfying conclusion. Charlie's arc ends suddenly, the depth her earlier menace implied is not present in her choice to leave Prater. Furthermore, although the conclusion is tidy and satisfying, it almost seems too smooth for a series that relies on lasting fear. Prater's empire falls apart too easily, leaving Dexter nearly victorious rather than disturbed. Character arcs and thematic. Fundamentally, this episode transforms Dexter's code from Harry's prison to a mission, with Harry's zingers providing a moral foundation and Brian's return signifying unbridled desires. Prater's Justice for All event parodies the system Dexter takes use of, while Deceptive generosity criticizes unbridled power. While Batista's passing highlights the terrible cost of Dexter's existence, echoing Rita, Deb, and Brian, Harrison shows himself to be a loyal partner rather than a liability. Resurrection is the best Dexter season since the beginning, which is a daring move. Final score, 9.5 out of 10. The denouement of And Justice for All is exciting, poignant, and franchise-reviving, skillfully fusing heart-pounding action with dishonest philanthropy. It's not simply a fantastic episode, it's evidence that Dexter, Resurrection has brought the program back to life. The Dark Passenger is just getting started, and with unresolved ends like the Ripper and Killer Files, Season 2 is much anticipated. It's gory, brilliant, and unashamedly Dexter, the payoff that fans have been waiting years for.